Hey guys, this is Prokopis from EMP, and today we'll talk about practicing tremolo on a single string. But let's define what tremolo is. According to Google, it's a wavering effect on a musical tone produced by rapid reiteration of a note. So it's basically this thing. For many people, practicing this is like the most boring thing that you can do, but that's because they're doing it wrong. Tremolo practice can actually be fun and rewarding if done right. You know, I started off playing classical fingerstyle guitar as a kid, but when I first began playing with a pick as a teenager, I noticed a couple of frustrating things. First of all, most guitar players were slower than other instrumentalists. Speed is not a problem on the piano or the violin or the saxophone, but when a guitar player is fast, we get excited. You know why? It's because it's unusual. I mean, in your average college classical orchestra, you have like 100 players that can play top speeds and handle classical pieces. And the ones that didn't make the orchestra are just as fast. But when I was in Berkeley and there were maybe 3,000 guitar players there, you would have trouble finding, 10 players that could pick at top speeds. There are many reasons for this, but I can't get into all of them right now. But we will talk about how tremolo practice can be one of the things that can help us get over this speed bump. The second frustrating thing that I noticed as a teenager was that bouzouki players had no trouble playing fast. By the way, bouzouki is a traditional stringed instrument. But anyway, these bouzouki players, they were all fast. And you might assume that the instrument is maybe easier to play than the guitar for some reason. But what drove me crazy is that these guys would pick up a guitar and play fast on that as well. So I concluded that it's something about the way they practice that helps them go over the speed bump that we guitar players have to deal with. Well, over the years I discovered a number of speed bumps that we need to remove in order to become fluent on the guitar. But one of the secrets that the bouzouki players have is that they play tremolo all the time. I'm not talking only about when they practice, I mean all the time. In bouzouki music, whenever they have a long note, usually they keep it going using tremolo. You probably heard this before. Well, a big percentage of bouzouki music is like that. They play tremolo all the time. And even if playing tremolo in itself doesn't necessarily solve all your speed problems, just the fact that you play all these thousands of notes one after the other is bound to help you improve. And if you do it in a smart way, you will get a bunch of other specific benefits as well. Most classic technique routines usually do include a tremolo section at least as a warm-up. And indeed, it's great for that. You do it in a relaxed manner for a few minutes and your picking hand gets ready for action. But there's a lot more than good warm-up that you can gain from this. First of all, there are many different details you can apply. In economy picking bootcamp, for example, we do it with different picking angles, which gets you ready for efficient string switching in different directions and so on. We learn how to switch strings efficiently while playing tremolo. We talk about motion mechanics, or in other words, what muscles you use to produce it, and so on. But even if you don't know all these details, plain vanilla tremolo practice can be great, as long as you apply a few basic principles. First of all, what many people miss is that you need to do this in a musical context. For tremolo practice to be effective, you need to do it in time with a steady tempo and pay attention to rhythmic accuracy. Otherwise, it's not very helpful. But you could do that with a metronome, right? Well, not quite. In theory, the metronome is great for this. But to get real results from tremolo practice, you need to do it for a long time, and the combination of the repeated notes and the metronome clicking all the time can lead to death by boredom. So this leaves us with one other option. We need to use musical backing tracks that are designed for tremolo practice and that allow us to practice with rhythmic accuracy at different speeds. Gradually increasing the speed is another very important element that makes tremolo practice effective. Now, you may be wondering where you can get such a specifically designed backing track. Well, you're in luck because I have one for you that you can get for free. I made this for the Economy Picking Bootcamp, and as I said, we do some specific things in there. But I realized that this is great for all EMP viewers, even if you're not interested in economy picking. You just do it however you're used to picking. In this tremolo drill, we take the tempo up to 185 beats per minute, which for most people is too fast. But don't worry, we start at 80 beats per minute. And then we gradually build up to 185, 15 beats per minute at a time. The fretting hand plays a role in this drill as well, and the exercise is designed to improve your two-hand coordination in addition to strengthening your picking muscles and building endurance. There is tablature included in the video, although it's so simple that you will know it by heart in a few minutes. So use the link below to get the free package called EMP Guitar Jams and enjoy your tremolo practice along with a few other backing tracks that are also included. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click like and share and let me know what you think in the comments. See you soon.